Yes, the technical difficulties are over. I just couldn't get FTL to run without crashing. And at this point, the direct's gonna start in a half an hour, so I might as well just sit here and talk. Is everything sounding alright? Alright. Remind me, are you on the Discord server yet? Particular wishes for the direct. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. Obviously, New World of Steam is a big one. That's really the biggest thing that I'm hoping for. The only thing that I'd even maybe expect is Metroid Prime 4. And, you know, even if that's not in this direct, it's almost certainly going to be in either this one or next week's direct. So I'm not... Apart from that, I really can't think of anything else. Like, maybe, I guess, remasters of the other Prime games, including Hunters. I'd like a Hunter's port. Or remaster, rather. Because that game needs it the most. Yeah, those seem like pretty reasonable things to. I don't know. I'm not sure if we'll get a new DK game. I think, apart from maybe Prime 4, I think it's going to be kind of light. If we're going to get a new Donkey Kong game, it's going to be for the Switch too, I think. I could see Planet Robobot HD, or I could see just any Kirby thing, not necessarily Planet Robobot. In fact, I think Triple Deluxe might be more likely. I know as much as people love Planet Robobot, I know that's a fan favorite. Well, I think they redesigned him because of the movie. The new Mario Kart design looks very similar to the movie design. Hold on, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what, you know. I could maybe see... Maybe DLC for some games that are already out. I could maybe see Echoes of Wisdom DLC coming out, as much as I hate that game. Which I don't want DLC to come out, because inevitably I think people are going to ask me about that, but and even if it's DLC that I might potentially be interested in, that means I'm going to actually have to buy the game, or figure out a way to get DLC to work on, you know, an emulator that's been shut down. Yeah, we're definitely getting some DLC. I don't know what. A GX remake, huh? I haven't heard those rumors yet. But, I mean, I'd buy that. GX is... yeah, I mean, I don't own that one yet. I've been looking to pick that one up, but I've heard that's a really good one. I've played a little bit of F-Zero. I played a little bit of the first one. I played a tiny bit of F-Zero X and like the first few missions in which I think it was Maximum Velocity. It was one of the GBA games. It was, you know, either GP Legend or Maximum Velocity. I forget which one. Hello there, Killjoy. I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, I forget which one, because there were technically 3 GBA F-Zero games, which is weird. Of all the consoles to get more than one F-Zero game, not just 2 of them, but 3. You know, technically the third one was Japan only, but... Still, that's, even over here, that's still 2, you know, GBA F-Zeros when most consoles don't get one. That's good to hear, Killjoy. Yeah, low expectations as always, but especially this time, low expectations. I'm sorry about that, Brayden. Yeah, I'd imagine there's gonna be Prime 4 news. There's no way there's not gonna be Prime 4 news. If there's not going to be Prime 4 news today, it's going to be next week. There's no way in 2 directs, there's no way there's not going to be. Yeah, there's no way they leave us hanging. Is the moment of calm background music getting a little much? It's been playing for 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll change it. I don't think Pokemon, they almost, well, I shouldn't say that, because they have actually had Pokemon stuff in a Nintendo Direct before, so yeah, I could possibly see ZA, getting some ZA news. Yeah, I was initially gonna play some FTL on stream while I was waiting, but FTL kept crashing every time I tried to stream it, so, or, you know, OBS, it actually crashed OBS with it too, like, OBS would just freeze. Oh yeah, it sucks. I mean, luckily, the only reason, I mean, I could tell that OBS was only crashing because of FTL. For some reason, something about FTL just doesn't want me to stream it, so I'm gonna have to look into that, because I do want to stream it eventually. Because that is, spoiler alert for the end-of-year roundup video, that is so far probably the best game I've played this year. Which, you know, that's out of 3, but, you know, it's looking pretty good, I think. I've been really enjoying FTL. Never got around to playing it until recently. Yeah, you know, I saw it over a decade ago for the first time, and it's just I never got around to actually playing it. I think it came out back when I was in elementary school, and I just, it's been one of those games that's been in the back of my mind for so long, and I just, you know, finally just downloaded it earlier, like I think back in January, and have been playing it off and on ever since. It's actually gotten to be kind of a problem because I really need to work on that Link to the Past script a bit more. And every time I do, I just kind of get hung up on it and I procrastinate by playing FTL. Alright, I'd say in about a minute or two I'll stop the music and swap it over to the direct. Navi is not that annoying. Alright. Just in time. Alright. Here we go. Oh, okay. Starting with Dragon Quest 1+2. Alright. Hello there, Revelo. I probably should have expected this to be in the direct. Yes, this is Dragon Quest. This is the remake of the first two Dragon Quests. I'm not sure why I didn't think of this. Still, at the same time, I feel like that's a weird thing to begin with. Hi, Shinya Takahashi. Were the first two on GBC? I know the third one was. Oh. Okay. Yes, because it would not be Atlas game if the Devil Summoner didn't appear. You can even turn up. Okay, so this is just Shin Megami Tensei. Like, this is a Shin Megami Tensei spinoff. That's right. This was the weird Pac-Man spin-off that they announced. Was that the last direct, or was that in like a partner showcase? Sorry if you hear my dog walking around. Is this like the weird... was this a Metroidvania? Yeah, this was some weird Pac-Man's, yeah, thing that they announced last time. If this is a Metroidvania, I might have to play this because I need to play more Metroidvanias, and this one just looks just funny enough for me to play it early on. Shadow Labyrinth. I mean, there's some pretty decently interesting stuff here, but nothing that's really, speaking to me personally. I've never heard of this game. Of course, it's another remake that begins with re. Okay. Is this a new Story of Seasons game, or is this another remake? Yes, okay, this is a remake. Listen, I know Story of Seasons is... Usually we would give this an exception, but this is another farming sim, and I'm still not over the farming sim of, like, the outbreak of, what was that, 2022? Plus, aren't we just about to get a new Fantasy Life? Okay, they add the Deku Leaf. Yeah, you're right. So far, everything has been a remake. Which, once again, this is a late direct, so... Alright, come on, Layton. This is not... No, this is Prime 4. This is much better. Well, okay, it's on the same level. Good. Alright. Show me Prime 4. Ooh. Wow. How is this running on a Switch? I like that little animation of her putting her hands up to her visor this time. That's kind of neat. Okay, she has psychic abilities now. She has the Force. Okay. Okay, Samus has psychic powers now. Come on, I want a date. Whoa. Oh my. Holy crap, that looks awesome. No date at all. Aw, okay. I will only play this if I can make potions for Doofenshmirtz. Yes, that red armor was awesome. Yeah, someone play that and tell me if Doofenshmirtz is in it. Then I'll play it. No, I did not see that. I really don't tend to follow Disney news. I did just buy a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 the other day, though. Yo. Okay. I played a little bit of the NES one. Uh, of Salamander. You know, my uncles hated Gradius, and I have no idea why. Like when they gave me their NES, they just said Gradius is just this is the worst game ever. And like, what are you talking about, man? This is fun. Oh, okay. That's a lot of crossovers. They love doing crossovers, don't they? Oh, just, okay. You know, I've owned a copy of Crypt of the Necrodancer for a while now, or at least I've owned it on Steam. I should get around to playing it because I really enjoyed Cadence of Hyrule, but I never, yeah, I just never got around to playing Crypt of the Necrodancer. Okay, yeah, we're getting Pokemon. Now, is this actually going to tell us anything new, or is this basically just like reminding us that ZA exists? By the way, Tepig all the way. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's limited to just Lumios. I feel like that takes away a lot of what made Legends Arceus so great. Like, see, why Wild Zones? Legends Arceus was cool because it actually felt like you were in danger whenever you were, hunting down Pokemon. Here it just kind of feels, okay, whatever. Yes, who cares if they're hostile? You're in a city. That's okay. So what's the point of Wild Zones? Yes, I'm aware of what Mega Evolution is. A wish granted, eh? Tell me we can get Jirachi? It's always later this year. Can you not just give us a date for anything? Layton! Give me Layton! This is not Layton. Is this... Is this Rhythm Heaven? Are we getting a new Rhythm Heaven? This is a new Rhythm Heaven. Okay. I know a lot of people are happy about this. I've personally never gotten into the series, but, you know, it's... I probably should. I might try this one. Okay, cool. Next year. Okay. This is not news, Nintendo. Nintendo, please. This is something that Microsoft and Sony have figured out like a decade ago. I'm still not buying digitally. On up to 2 systems. Oh, wow. Like, you don't need a trailer for this, guys. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, my favorite. Okay, actually, you know what? The lending thing is kind of neat. I still refuse to buy digitally, but that is kind of a neat feature. All right, come on. Okay, so we're getting to towards the end of the direct, I guess, because you know the whole montage thing. Isn't this the one that was like made by Justin Roiland? Yeah, when we get videos like that, it makes me think that they just wanted to fill out time. Oh, King of Meat. I'm real high quality stuff right here, guys. Okay, Fantasy Life, that's neat. I know this is May 21st. Okay. Is this another remake of something? Of course. Okay. Yeah, I'm lucky. I only work in the afternoon on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's kind of to be expected. Okay, cool. Were these not already on Switch? Okay, neat. Is this okay? Is this? Please tell me this is gonna have. This was the level 5 golf game, wasn't it? Because I remember the first one had a. You could just play as Professor Layton. If I could play as Professor Layton in this one, I will buy this. No. No, I'm thinking of... There was a different golf game. Which was the level 5 one? Yes, it was Everybody's Golf. Neat. Okay, please. Layton. It's not Layton. Is this... Okay. It's... Okay. Okay. A lot of people are going insane right now. Finally got a new Tamagotchi Life. Or Tamagotchi Life, sorry. I never played the, well, technically it was the second one. I own the Japan-only first one, but... Okay. I mean, technically this is Tamagotchi Life 3. Kind of. First one wasn't called Tamagotchi Life, it was just called Tamagotchi Collection. Oh yeah, a lot of people are screaming right now. It's not my thing personally. I much preferred Miitopia. So, hello, Miyamoto. All right. All right then. All right, well, I mean, that was neat. Nothing apart from Prime 4 that I was overly interested in, but I'm not exactly disappointed. Just because we have another direct next week, but I mean, I guess also Legends EA I was pretty interested in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what else I expected. I know a lot of people are excited for Tomodachi Life too. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I guess I am slightly disappointed in no Professor Layton news. I figured if we were going to get it, it was going to be in this direct. Unless they just, for some reason, decided to postpone it to be a Switch 2 exclusive. I mean, Prime 4 certainly looks really interesting. I'm excited to see how that psychic stuff, like, actually leans into how they actually design the game around that, because that looks really cool. Yeah, the digital game stuff is really weird. Like, it was clearly something that they only put in there because the direct wasn't long enough. And they just needed something to, like, justify its existence a bit more. How long was this direct, anyway? About 37 minutes, something like that. So, maybe. I mean, the news app is... I mean, I think it's, it's a perfectly fine concept. But it's another thing that feels like it was only here because they needed something else to put in the direct. Because that's the thing. If this direct were not, announced immediately before another direct, I would probably be kind of annoyed. This would probably be, despite the fact that, Metroid Prime 4 is here, this would probably be one of the weaker directs, I think. But, as just a supplemental direct, yeah, that was pretty good. Nintendo Music is a neat concept, and I'm glad they finally got around to making that. But I don't use Nintendo Music at all, just because everything that I could possibly get out of Nintendo Music, everything I could possibly get out of Nintendo Music is something that I could also get out of just YouTube. Yeah, of course. It's just with Nintendo Music, it has the same issue of NSO where uh, they're drip feeding games, or the soundtracks in this case, and they have even less of a reason to drip feed us here than they do with NSO. Because with NSO, you could at least make the argument that for each game they want to make sure that it runs correctly on the emulator, which that makes sense. But I mean, I don't think it should be as slow as it is, but it makes sense. With Nintendo Music, it's literally just soundtracks. Why does it take so long to? And they do it more frequently than they update NSO or the game library on NSO, but it still feels like why is there a drip feed at all? Yeah, ad blockers exist, or I mean, heck, you could go with YouTube Premium, which I don't, but if you're already basically paying money to use Nintendo Music because you have to have an NSO account, right? You have to actually have an active NSO membership. At that point, just get YouTube Premium. It's everything you could possibly want out of YouTube Music, Nintendo Music, but now with, every single song you could ever want, and it's not even necessarily limited to Nintendo, right? That's probably the biggest thing preventing me from using Nintendo Music more, because half of my playlist is Professor Layton music, and Professor Layton is not on Nintendo Music, and they haven't even hinted at the possibility of including third-party stuff yet, so... I will say, the one thing about Nintendo Music that actually is kind of a benefit over YouTube is the fact that you are able to extend tracks however long you want. Like, that's cool. That's a feature that you get out of Nintendo Music that you just don't get out of YouTube. If they gave us more features like that, then sure, but that's really it. That's really the only benefit I could think of. What else was in? Oh, so Legends EA. The trailer for Legends EA, like, it was fine. It just, the thing is, it doesn't make me want to play the game any more than I already did. Right? Out of every game that is releasing this year that I am looking forward to, Legends EA is kind of low on the list. The last trailer sort of lowered my expectations a bit, and this didn't really change it. I don't know. It looks good. It's just, it does kind of look like a downgrade from Arceus. Oh yeah, NSO, at least I think the base package for NSO is genuinely worth it, especially if you don't already own those games physically. Expansion pack, I am not particularly... I don't think is that great of a deal. It's gotten better, but at the same time, it's still very much, you're paying over twice as much for a collection of, not particularly well-run N64 games, and also, the GBA stuff is nice, but... Yes, Tomodachi Sweep indeed. I know a lot of people are very excited about that. Oh yeah, more Metroid is absolutely a bonus. Yeah, I mean... You're right. The thing is, I don't think... They're definitely not going to be adding any more consoles until well after the Switch 2 launches, right? Okay, I'm not going to say that. They probably could announce, like, GameCube next week. Which, that would be great. I really... Actually, you know what? No. With the whole mouse thing, DS games are a shoo-in, right? Maybe that's why Level 5 hasn't actually... yeah, that's probably why Level 5 hasn't actually ported the Professor Layton games yet, because they know that DS emulation is coming to Switch 2, and this is absolutely a cope. This is just me coping hard. But, well, yeah, that's how we'll get our DS games on the big screen. Yeah, the mouse thing is... yeah, I'm genuinely excited for the mouse thing. That's going to be a game changer, right? That's going to make me actually want to play first-person shooters on a console, instead of playing it on a, you know, PC. The Layton and Dick Tracy crossover. That's crossover for the ages. Let's get every single, you know, detective-type character out there. And I say detective-type because, you know, Layton isn't a detective, but... Alright, I think that'll be enough for me for today. Join the Discord, everyone. I'll probably see y'all next week for the next Direct. Not sure if I'll stream anything else anytime soon, because I've got a lot of stuff I'm working on, but... Listen, the only thing I need Capcom... The only thing I need Capcom to do is get with Level 5 and just port that damn crossover. Alright, I'll see y'all, everyone. Thank you for watching.